Hey everyone, today is, what is today? May 6th, 2025. We're in the greenhouse and there's been so much growth in the greenhouse lately. I just kind of wanted to show everybody. So we're going to do like a little plant quick, uh, what do you call those things? Not a review, like a showcasing of all my different plants. So, as you know, over the last few days, I mulched a lot of stuff. I wanted them to get to a certain size before I started mulching them. Right here, we have a super chili. So this year with my gardening, I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm not going to top anything. I'm not going to. Everything's getting the same nutrients. Everything is going to hopefully get the same light amount of water. I want to be very consistent on that. I know some plants. The only thing that I'm doing differently is some plants are getting different pot sizes compared to how the plant grows. Uh, Tomatoes, obviously, they grow up, so I didn't want to really get a wide pot for that. But then I have some like my Trinidad scorpions and my hotter peppers that get wide. So I wanted to get a pot that was wide enough for those. But right here we have a super chili. It's already starting to put off some some sprouts. Mulched it. Mulching. This is my first year mulching, so that's pretty cool. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it being able to retain water. That's cool. As you can see, some pots in the back have containers on the bottom to where I can bottom water. I can just kind of throw some water in there, forget it. If you're wondering, I do have a few plants that have outgrown. Oh, that's dripping. That have outgrown. This is a jalapeno that it was just an extra jalapeno that was in a pot that I had decided to pot up. There's some flowers there. That's a cayenne. That's another jalapeno. I'll probably end up giving these away to some people. But yeah, so there's just some, random plants. I want to say, I don't have a label on this. It's probably somewhere stuck somewhere where it shouldn't be. But I want to say this is a habanero. I want to say my habaneros were the smallest that I have had this year. That's a habanero. That's cayenne. This cayenne is doing phenomenal. It's bushing out really well. Like I said, usually I go through and I do things as far as topping. I prune off leaves. I get the in between stems. I'm not doing that this year. I'm just gonna leave everything the way it is, and hopefully we'll see where those results are at. I want to be more clean about how I'm doing my whole grow process. I mean, there's so many things that I do differently every year that I never really know exactly what gives me the best results. So I want to be able to understand what gives me the best results. So just a few plants. I'm gonna take a look. This is a jalapeno. That one is doing phenomenal. Obviously, container size plays a factor. These came out of the same pod, so I took the best one there and I put that in this pot. As you can see, it does have water at the bottom, so it is taking up water. Not a whole lot of water. I just typically try to keep it moist. I could fill that up all the way. I don't want to. Obviously, the pepper plant's kind of like, some drainage, some dry days. So I will leave that there. When it takes up all the water, I'll probably leave it for like 2 or 3 days and then go back and refill it. What do we have here? We have this is, oh, that's a heavy pot. That's a heavy pot. This is a Trinidad scorpion. So same thing, bigger pot. These get a little wider. another cayenne that's doing very, very well. I think these are two habaneros. I have the stickers in them somewhere. They're just obviously sinking down with my watering. I have a sun gold tomato. I have a black cherry tomato. And just more cayennes, more Trinidad scorpions, more Carolina Reapers. I love the hotter peppers. They make for a fantastic hot sauce. I love spicy things, if you didn't know. So those are those. What is that? That's another jalapeno. So as you can see, this jalapeno compared to this jalapeno is a lot different. We have a, what is this? 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 A Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper. So the Carolina Reapers and the Trinidad Scorpions, they kind of look the same. They're a little slow grower compared to the other ones. Like I said, uh, these plants, they get tall. Hence why they're in different size containers. But this is what we got. This is the 2025 lineup of the peppers. I love to grow peppers. I love to make hot sauces out of them. I just love the idea and the look of them. They're easy. They're forgiving. The tomatoes are a great flavor. That's it, really. If you want to look at this, this is kind of heavy. This, this is one of my cayennes. At some point, these are probably going to need some steaks. They do have some flowering that looks like it's already starting, so that's that. Same with these. They're just huge, beautiful leaves. You really can't go wrong with that. As far as everything goes, though, same deal. A little bit of water on the bottom. Pulls up what it needs. Sure, you can see this tomato plant. This tomato plant is doing phenomenal. Let me see if I can pull you up and show you. It's doing fantastic. I don't know if that's going to do it justice. Obviously, tomato plants are heavy feeders and they grow very fast, so constantly have some water in the bottom. Same with that one. Already seeing some, pollination going on that, so that's awesome. Some flowering there. Like I said, I think the slowest growing right now are the habaneros, but the habaneros are what I put in last. So, no surprise there. I want to say I ended up putting the cayennes first, and then I threw the Carolina Reapers, Trinidad Scorpions in, and the tomatoes in, and then I want to say I repotted the habaneros last. So this is what we got. I'll do something with these at some point. I do have a little extra room. Maybe if I can get like a smaller pot, kind of like this, maybe I'll just go ahead and throw these in here, because cayennes and jalapenos are stuff that I use. I can use that in my garden. So if you're new here, thanks for being here. I record a video every single day. A lot of these videos might heavily be pushed to gardening because it's what I'm currently doing right now. It's what has my time. The aroma in here, it smells so good. But this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of doing some gardening. A lot of my days are spent just kind of sitting in the greenhouse, relaxing, listening to music, just catching up on life, unwinding, everything like that. But it's just such a good place to be. I built this greenhouse about a year ago, so this is the first growing season that I'm actually getting to use out of it. So that's something that's very awesome that I'm excited about. But yeah, so that's all I really got. Greenhouse looks good, feels good. The temperature in it is amazing. It's like a hangout spot. I wish it was a little bigger. Obviously, at some point, I'm my goal is to get like a really, really big greenhouse. But until then, this is what we have. Thanks for being here as always. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Watch another video, and I will catch you tomorrow. Catch you later.